Good morning students. Today we are going to revise the third chapter of our syllabus, that is Deep Water by William Douglas. Deep Water is a chapter that inspires us that if we are determined, we are hardworking, we are never feel disappointed, so there is nothing that we can't achieve. Here the narrator, who really afford a lot to be expert in swimming, having so many bad experiences, bitter experiences, but he never gave up. That is why successfully he became really a very good swimmer. As the chapter opens, the narrator recalls a horrific incident that happened to him when he was 10 or 11 years old. He had decided to learn swimming at where? The YMCA pool. He decided to learn swimming YMCA pool because that pool really very safe to learn swimming. It was not so much deep, so the drowning was very gradual. He decided to learn swimming in that pool, but it was only 2 or 3 feet deep at the shallow end. It was 9 feet deep at the other end. The drop was gradual. In comparison, the Yakima River. First he decided to learn swimming in Yakima River. That was treacherous. Treacherous means any time sudden the huge water flow could come inside the river. That is why he dropped the idea. His mother instructed him that he should learn swimming in some other water body, that is YMCA pool. The narrator mother continuously warned him against it. She kept reminding him about the details of each drowning incident in the river. The narrator developed an aversion to water where at the age of 3 or 4, when his father took him to beach in California, the waves knocked him down, swept over him. He was buried in water and he was become breathless. He was terrorized by strong forces of waves, but his father had only laughed. Why he laughed? Because he was very much sure. He was a good swimmer. He was very much sure that no, there is no harm to his son, and he was really very confident to save him. But the child who was just 3 and 4 years old, really he was terrorized because he was completely buried under the water. That was the day, that was the time when he created a kind of phobia to enter inside the water bodies. Then what other misadventures that was happened to him? The introduction to the pool revived the narrator's unpleasant memories, stirred his childhood fears. Still he tried to learn swimming by imitating the other boys, and he was just beginning to feel at ease in water when a mishap occurred. Another time there was a mishappening. He went to the pool one day, found that no one else was there. He was timid about going. He was timid because before it, he really have a bad experience, so he was timid to go there alone. So he sat on the side of pool to wait for others. Just then a big bully came. He was quite muscular. He picked up Douglas and threw him into the deep water. And Douglas landed in a sitting position, swallowed water, went at once to the bottom. He was completely become breathless. He just lost all his hope, but even he tried to escape himself a lot. How he tried to escape himself? The narrator was frightened, but not frightened out of his mind. He made a plan to save himself. When his feet would hit the bottom, he would make a big jump, come to surface. He lie flat on it and paddle to edge of the pool. He just tried to make all the effort that could save him from drowning in water. And however, the 9 feet down seemed more like 90 to poor Douglas, because he was not a good swimmer. Even he created a phobia in his mind. That is why that was the depth of only 9 feet. It was looking like 90 to him. He was totally out of breath. His feet touched the bottom. Still, with all his strength, he made a spring upward. He came up slower than he had thought. He opened his eyes and saw nothing but water. He started to panic. Douglas was suffocating and tried to yell. Yell, it means to try to cry out. sound came out. It means he just tried to try it out, but not possibly. He didn't say any single word for help to anyone. Then suddenly he felt a kind of terror in his mind. He came up to surface and started beating the surface of water, and he tried to breathe but swallowed water and choked. Douglas tried to bring his legs up, but they hung like a dead weight. A great force was taking him to the bottom of pool. He had lost all his breath. His lungs ached. His head throbbed. But he remembered his strategy. He opened his eyes and saw nothing but water with a yellow glow. A sheer stark terror seized him, terror that knew no understanding. He doesn't know what he will try to save himself. Terror that knew no control. A terror that only the one who had experienced it could understand. He was shrieking underwater. Only his heart and pounding his head said that he was alive. Only some heartbeats and the thought he was revived in his mind that realized him that he was alive. All the body parts were really dead. Douglas thought himself he had to remember to jump when he reached, but he didn't lose his courage. And he has tried to make efforts again and again how he could save himself from drowning under the water. He again jumped with all his might, but his jump went in vain. It was totally useless. He was still underwater. The stark terror took him more tightly in its clutches. As soon as he was going under the water, the terror was created again and again, and he was not capable to come out from the water. All strategies were failed. Totally, every efforts were in vain. The fight of survival is lost. Now it completely lost because his body became paralyzed under the water, and his lungs were ache, and there was a throbbing in his head. Douglas described how fear paralyzed him. His arms and legs stopped moving. He trembled with fright. He tried to call for his mother, but nothing happened. Suddenly Douglas found himself coming out of water. He sucked for air and got water. He trying to get air, trying to get breath, but not possible under the water. He started going down for a third time. Then all his efforts ceased. His body went limp. A blackness took over his brain which wiped out all fear and terror. Because his brain was also going to be dead, that is why he just tried to make it all effort. Now he has lost everything. Everything went quiet and peaceful. Douglas felt as if he had wrapped in his mother's arm. Then he felt unconscious. The next thing he remembered was lying on his stomach beside the pool, vomiting. But someone who just came there beside the pool and noticed the child who is drowning under the water, he escaped him from drowning, and Douglas found himself that he was lying beside the pool and he was vomiting because he has swallowed a lot of water inside the body. The terror destroyed Douglas' social life. He tried to overcome. But Douglas, who was continuously making effort to save his life, actually he was trying a lot, and this time he was very determined to get his courage back. That is why he just decided to hire an instructor so that he could be a good swimmer, and he will try to learn the swimming step by step. So student, in tomorrow video, we will revise how Douglas made effort to be a good swimmer step by step, and how he will adopt an instructor that could make possible. This part of the video you will revise here, and tomorrow we will continue.